Morning and welcome everybody once again to Kahanga International Cricket Stadium for Men's T10 RCA League 2024. Zonic Tigers taking on Team Challengers this morning. Israel Mugisha, the captain. Eli Nyonshuti, Eric Uduhai, Jozo Elvi, Radukunda Patrick, Jean-Baptiste Hakizimana, Chigabo Moise, Quizera Onesme, Nyomugabo Rodrigue, Nziza Jasper, and Stephen Wali. And for Team Challengers, the captain today, Mustaq Mohammed, Didier Ndikubimana, Eric Nyomugaba, Evod Mutimana, Martin Nakayezu, Mohammed Rahimuddin, Mohammed Nadir, Nganji Abdallah, Sairam Gopalan, and Srinath Verdeneni with Zapi Bimenyimana. Zonic Tigers winning the toss and electing to bowl first. Lovely overcast conditions here this morning. Be interesting to see the battle between the youngsters and the much more experienced side of Team Challengers here. We've got Didier and Eric Nyomugaba opening the attack for Team Challengers. There you see on the screen. I'm Zaid Khan, and in the commentary box with me is Mr. Leonard Namburo. Welcome, Mr. Leonard.
Good morning and welcome once again, Zaid Khan. Looking forward to another exciting game. Zonic Tigers taking on Challengers. These youngsters full of energy, off to see and face as youngsters versus experienced. Nyomugaba is the opener for Challengers. Together, his partner is Didier Ndikubimana, the national team wicketkeeper. Let's see how and what are these two openers are going to be showing us. And with the ball in the hand for Zonic Tigers is Rodrigue with the ball in the hand. Some good pace. I've seen it the other time. Nyomugabo Rodrigue is coming into ball. Yes. 2 matches so far, 2 innings. 15 is the highest for Eric Nyomugaba. A good strike rate there for 114, but in this format, you'd want it to go a bit more higher than that. But let's be here, sit, and found out lovely weather here at Kahanga Cricket Stadium. A bit of some cloud cover here, but the surface is from yesterday. I told you that it's a good surface to bet on there. So anything, especially with these boys playing here, anything above 90, it can be a good total.
Definitely, and also the sort of pitch on offer, like you said, it'll be suitable for the batsman. But with a new cherry in hand, you can never tell, especially with the youngsters and the sort of approach they've got. Aggressive approach. Eric facing first ball. Here we go, ball number 1. Plays it in the air, fielder getting underneath it, and catch taken. Wicket first ball. First blood for Team Zonic. A golden duck for Eric Nyumugaba. First ball, and he puts it in the air. No damage done, but celebrations for Team Zonic. What a blow this is. First ball, he picks up a wicket. A dream start for Team Zonic Tigers here. And the captain finding his way out in the middle now, Mushtaq Mohammed. Let's have a look at that once again.
In swinger there, tries to go with the swing, but he played a bit too early, closing that face and managing to give that. Those cages are not easy to take. Israel Mugija, one of the electric. No, that is not Israel, but this, I talked about energies from these youngsters from Zonic Tigers. Look, first ball up, wicket taken. Yes, we understand the format is shorter. The approach has to be a bit intense. You have to be more attacking, but you got to choose the right ball, the right options in terms of your execution. This is what Neo failed to do at this particular moment. But other than that, happy moments, happy good start for Zonic Tigers.
Can the captain bring them back into the game? Let's wait and see. Mushtaq Mohammed finding his way out in the middle, almost like an opening batsman. Comes one down, but yet a run to be put on board. Here we go, ball number 2.
Yeah, you talked about him playing like an opener, but being a number 3 in any lineup, especially in cricket, you should be able to open because you never know what can happen. So when you go to practice on your training, you're also training yourself to be an opener. So the most important thing that now he needs to do is to make sure that how is he going to shift that wicket lost into favoring his game. You must not change anything here, but it's only a ball away. Look at that shot again, tries to go hard there. Some good fielding there. Short third man, so he just needs to make sure that he composes himself, he plays his game as normal as he forget about the wicket that is going. You can't change that. Start thinking forward, start having another plan with the DD again. How are you going to go about the next 9 overs that are going to be coming in? What sort of total are we looking forward to get? How many overs do we need how many runs do we need in an over? There is DD 115, 1,770, 103 is the highest, 1150s and 1 century under his name. A good better there. A lot of options from him. So now he comes in when they've lost a wicket early on the first ball, courtesy of Neo Mugaba. Rodrigue, lovely. Good line there.
Lovely movement also by the youngster. He's known with the new cherry in hand to be bringing it into the right-hander. And that's exactly what happened with that first wicket as well. Very well said and explained. Leonard, he closed the face quite early. With the pace on offer, it just popped up in the air. Not the easiest of catches, but excellent effort in the field. Balls down the leg, how wide it is, and they pick up a single as well. The captain here looks active. Of course, responsibilities as a captain, relying on his shoulder, finding himself amidst the chaotic start for his side. He's trying to bring some balance into this innings. And a mix-up almost happening there. Lack of communication, but nothing goes wrong in the end. And if you to see, Leonard, the sort of run-up that Rodrigue has, it's a very unrhythmatic. Sometimes the steps are shorter, sometimes the steps are longer. It's almost as if he's not a common, not a usual bowler, but if you see the release, powerfully hit. And it's being collected by the fielder in the deep there. Powerful strike back towards the bowler. Catching some body onto it on its way. Final delivery of the first over. 4 runs on board, 1 wicket down. Our team Challengers. Tries to play with soft hands there and steal a single, but the captain feels like there was no run there. With that, we come to the end of the first over. 4 runs on board, 1 wicket down, team Challengers. It's games like this, always trying to find the winner between the more experienced and more decorated side against the underdogs, against the youngsters taking on the challenge against the Challengers side.
In comes from the road end. Owiduhaye Eric coming into board here. Some off spin. We've seen some early showers being opened there in the first over, first delivery of the game. And another chance comes in. Not easy to take, especially on the bowler on your follow through there, but he did a good job by just putting a hand onto that. A good contest between these two sides here.
Very exciting spinner, usually known for getting lots of turn and has lots of variation on offer also, always challenging batsman this time. And goes through the fielder, racing away for the first boundary of the innings and of the day. Beautiful shot this by Mushtaq Mohammed. Goes past the fielder. Sloppy bit of fielding, but lots of power behind that shot. Couldn't stop it from racing away. Took his time and flat batted that. Oh, immensely hit. Starting off the over with a boundary. A warm welcome to the youngster. And again, powerfully hit. But there is protection in the deep there. Will restrict it to just a single. Eric now bowling to Didier. National team wicket keeper. National team under 19 former captain on strike now. Very, very skillful player. Opening batsman for the national side as well. Starts off with a horrible half pitcher. Doesn't get the full treatment this time around. Almost catching Didier by surprise there. A half tracker, a genuine half tracker. And hit once again, and that will race away for another boundary. Powerfully struck by Mushtaq Mohammed. He's dealing in boundaries at the moment. Had lots of time on offer. And smashed it past the bowler there. Down to long on. The fielder in the circle stood no chance as he's aware the fielders are restricted inside the circle for the next two deliveries. He's trying to make the most out of that. Now the fielder has been sent into the deep. And this time goes over off another boundary. Beautifully placed. Taking all the time and placement. Excellent start this is for Team Challengers. Lots of flight on offer and opening the face there. Deliberately going for that particular area as he knew it was vacant. Final delivery of the power play. And another one racing away. Another boundary. Back-to-back boundaries. Three boundaries back-to-back. And 4 boundaries in total in this over already. Very expensive over this has been for Team Zonic. "22 runs on board already after 2 overs. There you see the dugout pretty relaxed after that power play. Challengers being on top here. Net run rate of 2.9. Winning 2 out of 2 games that they've played with 4 points in their bag. Following closely is Team IPRC.
Another bowling change there from the Mount End. It's very expensive over. Over number 2 there. Getting 18 runs off that. Some fantastic shots from the captain himself. Knowing what the job is required here, you need to pile up some runs here so that you make it easy for yourself when you come in to bowl. And that is what you'd want to see from a captain. 19 of 18 of 8 deliveries. Lovely chef there from Nian Shoot. But gets it here, gets off strike. It's innings like those ones that you'd want from your skipper, especially early on up front. So Zonic Tigers need to come up with a plan to stop those boundary options. If you look at all those shots that he's played, it's all the shots went through the gap. So they need to come up with a plan. It's either to change the length or to put fielders in there to protect those boundaries. Any of those 2 things can and will definitely work for them.
Definitely, and you could see at that point it was not a challenge to Mustak. He was just placing them perfectly. The pace was too slow for him. He had enough time behind himself to put those away into the gaps. This time around, just beaten slightly by pace. Good pace on offer by the youngster, Ellie. We'll wait and see. Does Mustak Mohammed continue his assault in this over against the youngsters? And we commence the play with the orders of the umpire.
Lovely shot down to long off for a single. This is the sort of length that you'd look for to be bowling to someone like Mustak here. Anything that comes that allows him to free his arm square, he can be able to dispatch it to boundary. So you'd like to bowl a bit more on that fuller length, again targeting those stumps there with protection in the deep. That can be a good plan. Didier goes up an area, catches the core there. Can he get enough? Now it lands safely between the 2 fielders. They did not have enough legs, enough speed to get to that ball, but that was another chance that was created there.
And from the looks of it, you could see the fielder within the inner circle running back towards the boundary. Yet there was a fielder on the boundary that should have been easier for him to be running in towards the catch. And that would have been an opportunity. But it's gone down now. Oh, once again, bitten by pace there. Good line and length by the youngster. He's fought back really well for his side in this over after that expensive over. Has given away just 3 runs, and now the final delivery of the over coming in, jersey number 32. Plays it past the bowler there.
Good over there, only conceding 4 runs. 25-26 for the loss of 1. 3 overs done here. Good comeback there by Elin Yunshut after that previous over that went for 18.
A very, very good comeback by Team Zonic there after that over. 26 runs on board after 3. Not allowing the captain to get too ahead of himself in this over. And now, once again, a spinner. The captain himself coming in from the road end. Mugisha Israel. A very animated character he is. And always into the competition, always into the fight. He loves a bit of a challenge. And always keen on picking up wickets. Let's wait and see. Here we go. Ball number 1. Flighted delivery, pops it in the air. Fielder getting underneath it and just drops short of the fielder there. Mustaq Mohammed survives that one. Bringing Didier back on strike here. Didier plays it down on the ground. Negotiates it with just a single.
A good shot into the covers. This is exactly how you should be playing bowlers like Israel Mugisha, who are getting, and we have got the ability of turning the ball away from you. Anything, if you're not trying to go big, trying to go for that long on, long off area there against the 10, you see yourself perishing there. So you have to play him. Catch is the call. Umpire not interested in that. Not out. Let go then. She gives it out. I spoke too early there. But she took a lot of time there to make that decision. Interesting to see that once again from here. Where exactly that ball came. The batter is claiming that it came off the arm. Not on the gloves, but the amount of time that the umpire took there is what we just need to see here. But none other than that, that's another wicket. Falls down. Didier goes back to the gut for his 4 of 6 deliveries. Yeah, that's a catch there coming off the gloves. It's always better as always. They've got some excuses to claiming it came off the gloves there, just on top of the strappings there. But bettors always know, they always want to be betting long. If each time they get a decision from the umpire, they always have come up with questions. But that does not change the things. The 2 wickets have fallen down there for 29 runs for Challangers. Chance offered off the first ball. Chance dropped down by the wicket keeper there. I'm telling you, you wouldn't want to offer a lot of chances to players like Martin Akayezu. That could have been a different story there for Challengers if that chance by Jasper Nziza had been taken. I'm telling you, Challengers were going to be in a lot of pressure here.
Now you've got Martin Akayezu, 104 matches, 88 innings, 1,249 runs to his name, 66 being the highest. And have a look at that strike rate of 111. Powerful hitter, game changer for his side in the previous game that he played. Four overs done here, 30 runs on board for the loss of 2 wickets. Six more overs remaining. And there you have the highest score of the tournament, which was between Zonic Tigers and Right Guards. 103. They scored off for the loss of 4 after 10 overs of play. Israel coming in. Iradukunda Patrick coming from the mountain. Hit towards extra cover region there by Martin. We've got double M's out there in the middle. Mustaq Mohammed and Martin Akayezu. Both can be destructive. They're on song here. It'll be a good game to watch here. The youngsters taking the challenge and the challengers head on. Full length delivery and hit past the bowler for just a single. There is protection in the deep there. The captain, the skipper, Israel Mugisha, protecting the boundary ropes. Clubs one onto the leg side and goes past the fielder like a sheet of paper. And a boundary it is. The bowler feels the fielder could have done much better, but Hitwich has hit it with so much power. Such is the power of Martin Akayezu, the bottom man coming in, corking that wrist all the way to the boundary ropes.
I might say that was a good effort from the fielder there. You were just beaten by speed, but if you look at the commitment there, that's what you'd want from your bowlers. It's just the length. He goes hard again on the ground. Akayezu, same fielder, but this time different results, only a single. And if you look at how Martin is trying to play, they look now his shadow demonstrating he should have played a bit more straighter. But once the ball comes to him, he's always looking to go on that mid-wicket, mid-on region there. That is where his timing is not 100% correct there. Goes up in area again, the captain, but still, there's a fielder on the deep. 1 run it is. Yes, they are trying to go hard at the ball, but if you look at the way they are going in the ball now, the more they want to go hard at the ball, timing is out of the way. The execution of the shot is not coming out 100%. But if they just wait for the ball and time it well and look to place it in the gaps there, I'm telling you, they will be getting the results that they are looking forward to be getting in each and every delivery that these guys are getting. Good ball there again from young Iradukunda to end over. Number 5 on 38 for the loss of 2.
halfway mark and 39 runs on board. Spectators showing up for this game early in the morning. Some of the players from Indora Cricket Club and IPRC under the shade watching upon the sides that they are playing with in this RCA T10 tournament. Now the skipper coming from the road end, Israel Mugisha, jersey number 19, will be bowling to Martin Akayezu, who's on 7 of 5. The boundary it is. Beautiful looking shot that by Martin. First up. Plays it around the corner. Just down on one knee. Plays it around the corner there.
But sometimes you'd wonder now, if you look at the field setting that Israel has put for himself there, without a deep square leg there, but a lot of the times, yes, in as much as he's getting 10 away from the right hander there, but he wouldn't want to be bowling the ball outside leg stump. Anyone can just go on one knee and place it in that gap. That's why he considered that 4 runs there. So you got to bowl to your plan. Now, if you don't have protection on that particular region, you don't need to be allowing batters to be playing there, unless if the batter shovels another stump chance. Missed again by Jasper Nziza. 2 stumpings that he has missed. Not good signs if your wicketkeeper is not holding on to the ball and getting to dislodge those bells right on time. This could have been easily 44 for 4.
And a beautiful delivery that was by Israel Mugisha, getting ample amount of drift through the air, just teasing the batsman to step forward and take a tonk at it, but misses it completely, but just enough to come back in time. This time been hit in the air and downtown, and a catch has been taken. Celebrations for Israel. Batista in the deep, jersey number 8. Safe hands, picks up the catch of the captain, Mustaq Mohammed. Skipper to skipper, Israel winning this battle. Went and took the aerial route. Not enough power behind it.
Lovely catch there, comfortably taken by Batiste. He knew exactly where he was, where the boundary was. That we have seen the captain Mushtaq falling there. 44 for 3 is the score right now into the 6th over. 2 delivers left in this over after Jasper Nziza missed that stumping. But Mushtaq didn't live to last longer. In comes Sabi Bimenyimana onto the attack. 88 matches, 54 innings, 716, 70 is the highest not out, and 127 strike rate. 350s under his belt. He is capable enough of hitting the ball far. Can this be the moment now into the last 4 overs? After this one, this is the time that suits him. But Israel Mugija, with the way he's getting that 10 on the surface, you just look at that first ball outside edge. Good calling there from Martin Akayezu, getting his partner off strike.
The ball being fairly new there is still helping Israel to get that drift with his action, which is really nice to see. And it's good to see the youngster being in control of that. Sometimes he does tend to get carried away and it goes down the leg, but otherwise very disciplined with his bowling, keeping it tight. 6 overs done here, 45 runs on board for the loss of 3 wickets. Team Challangers. The runs are coming in, but also the fall of wickets is constantly happening. Lowest score of the tournament was 22 for 5 in 5 overs between Challengers and Kachi. That was a 5-over game. The initial game of the tournament. That was cut short due to unfortunate timing of the rains. The heavens had opened up. A full length delivery there. Takes a swing at it. Dot it is.
Lovely piece of bowling there from Iradikunda. That's what you'd want to see. He's not trying too much there. He's just bowling it full, straighter, make the batter make the mistake. Always asking questions of the stumps. This is what you want, not allowing them to free their arms outside that 4th or 5th stump there. Lovely piece of bowling there. We saw the first over that he bowled again. He conceding 9 runs into that. There we go. Mistimed there by Zabibi Menyimana. Israel Mugisha is the fielder, very energetic. Lovely piece of fielding there. This is what you need from your fielders, giving their bowlers support. They have to dig deeper here, Challengers, if they want to put a much competitive total here.
Martin Akayezu on strike now. Gets a thick outside edge. Will it fly all the way? And yes, it does. What a shot that is. That is the power. Even a miss hit flies all the way. Strong, strong boy he is. Have a look at that. The flourish of the bat. Boom. And goes. Over covers there. Over extra cover for half a dozen. This time displays it towards the fielder for just a single. Swing and a miss, and it goes through the gloves of the keeper there. Manage to skip along for a single.
We are done with 7 overs here. 54 for 3. I might say Radikunda bowled very well with his 2 over spell there. Lovely to see the young future players there sitting and watching the game, learning 1 or 2 things there. They are the future of Rwanda Cricket Association. You bowled 2 overs. Israel Mugija again, fantastic bowling, only getting 10 runs off that and 2 wickets in it. They have bowled very well. So what is left now for the other bowlers to bowl these last 18 deliveries now? Bowling change comes from the road end.
A full length delivery here. Plays it onto the leg side. Zappi takes just a single there. Bringing Martin Akayezu back on strike against Jehozo LV. misses that. Will pick up a single. I think he caught an inside edge to it. Very fine inside edge. Trying to play that late and waited on it, but he just skidded through. Plays it onto the leg side. That will be yet another boundary. Placement here by Zapi Bimenyimana. Plays it on the leg side in the vacant region. The fielder would have taken motorcycle to reach to that delivery. He's racing away at quite some pace. And this time, almost hit. It went through the hands of the fielder there. It has gone.
Those are not good signs there for the fielder. Lovely shot there by Zabi Bimimana. Chance given, chance gone down, but the fielder has been hit straight on the chin. Let's hope he's going to recover. Those are not good signs for the fielder. It's all about the catching technique there. That's what you always want to get these fielders to use there, especially when the ball is being hit to them. Yes, you didn't plan for that to happen. Those are unforeseen circumstances, but it goes down to the technique there, Zaidkan. I'm telling you, that technique, I'm not a fan of that technique, to be honest. It doesn't give you enough room to get away from the ball. Even the hands, a bit of some hard hands onto that technique there.
Didn't look settled as it was coming down. Could we see that on the replay once again? Mustaq Mohammed, the captain, 25 off 18. Let's have a look at that once again. Slow it down at the boundary ropes. A couple of bounces inside and a boundary. It was 2 consecutive boundaries for Zapi. Unfortunate for the fielder in the dip. He's been taken care of by the medical team. No replacement comes on. The game commences once again. Once again played it onto the leg side. This time the skipper is there. But a wild throw resulting into an extra run. And make those 2 extra runs. Excellent running between the wickets. And another one. Almost. Comedy of errors happening out there. Nobody's holding on to that ball. Zonic Tigers not having their claws upon the ball today. It's going through them.
A lot of drama happening in there on that particular delivery. 3 runs coming off missed throws. Here again, that's where the experience part comes in. I mentioned it earlier on before the game started that there are a lot of youngsters in that Zonic Tigers playing in there. This is what it brings, especially when it matters most, where they need to tighten up the screws in their fielding. Then such things do happen. A big over this. Again, another huge hit that went outside to the next ground there. I don't know whose car is there, but it went over to the other ground. Lovely hit there from Martin Akayezu. This is Martin at his best. And this is what you'd love to see, especially at the deep end of the innings. Well in control. 21 off-12 deliveries. Keep playing those shots. That is what you want, showing your experience as a senior batter. Look at that shot. Well-weighted, head and everything in line. That's what you want. A huge 6 there from Akayezu. Martin
sends it to the neighboring ground there for half a dozen. Beautifully hit. And a very big over that 19 runs coming off that single over, causing a dent on the bowling innings of Team Zonic Tigers here. The youngster has been clubbed and punished back to back. Martin Akayezu in no time is on 27 of 13 deliveries here. And Zabibi Menyimana on 14 of 9. 73 for the loss of 3 wickets in 8. If they continue scoring at this rate, you never know, they might be able to touch the triple digits. From the looks of it, it looks like they will get into higher 80s, maybe 90s even. Let's wait and see. New Mugabo Rodrigue. New Mugabo coming in once again for his second over. Starts off with a single of the first delivery. Bowled really well in his previous over, giving away just 4 runs. But this time has been launched over the mount there for half a dozen. Sweet, sweet sound of the bat of Martin Akayezu. Have a look at that. Hold the pose, young man. Elevation, had the height and the distance and the wings to carry it all the way for a maximum. Pure entertaining innings this has been by Martin Akayezu here. He's on 33 of 14 deliveries. And once again, a flat one, a maximum it is. Back-to-back sixes here. Martin Akayezu on assault, full throttle. And in no time, 86 comes up with just 3 deliveries being bowled. Got underneath it and slapped it over covers there for half a dozen. Get some bat on it. It's racing away. Another boundary. It's dealing in boundaries only. Save your legs. It's going to be a big over this. Absolutely clubbing it at the moment is Martin Akayezu. Width on offer there. Down on one knee. Pose for the cameras. And pile up the runs on the scoreboard. The 90 comes up for Team Challengers. Oh, plays it defensively this time around. Stepped. Martin Akayezu has to leave after 16 balls. He scored an impressive 43 runs. Strike rate of 268. Unfortunately, he got out there. You can see on the screen, stepping onto the back foot, cramping him for room. Hit wicket it is.
Said way to get out, to come out as a better there. But good inning there, 43 of 16. That's what you'd want to see from your batters in the team, playing to their strength. And also wicket goes for Niom Gabo Rodrigue, bowling that hard length, forcing Martin to go on the back foot and sitting on his stumps there. Dismissed, hit wicket. 4 wickets down for 90 runs.
Rodrigue gets the final laugh. Yes, he was being clubbed. got 17 runs coming through before that wicket came in. And the next man in is Mohammad Nadir, the left-hander, coming in. 39 matches, 21 innings, 214 runs to his name. Starts off playing it onto the leg side.
A lot of confusion happening in there, lack of concentration from the guys that are in charge. Over it is 91 for 4 into the last 6 balls of the first inning.
Last over of the innings. 91 on board. Do they get those 9 runs and get to triple digits? Let's wait and see. Zapi Bimenyimana and Mohammad Nadir still out there in the middle. Zapi has faced 10 deliveries so far. He's on 15 runs. He's been watching the ball. His partner, who was on an assault, had to leave the ground in a very unfortunate way. The bowler cramped him for room there, and he stepped onto his stumps.
That's why it is in those many ways of dismissing the batter. As a fielding side, as a bowler, whichever way that allows you to take the boundary, you want it to come in your way. 64 fours and 22 sixes so far in this tournament that we have seen. A couple of more are going to come. We still have got another 2 games that are coming in mid-afternoon and late afternoon.
Love to see with the media boys to let us know who's hit the most amount of sixes and boundaries in this RCA Dufferbet T10 men's.
We've seen 9 fours and 4 sixes so far. Jasper Nziza offering a lot of extras there as a keeper. Not a good day in the office for Nziza. Jasper missed a couple of stampings, missed a couple of balls again, missed a couple of throws as well. He needs to step up on his keeping there. And I wonder why Martin Akayezu was tormenting these youngsters here. The last couple of seasons he was part of Zonic Tigers, so he did spend a lot of time playing with them. He knows exactly their strength and their weakness, so it was easy for him to just get on top of them. Zapi Bimenyimana tries to go big, mistime that one straight to mid-wicket on the boundary, pushing for 2. Miscommunication, run out it is. Nadia Khan always looking to go for 2. Good throw from Israel Mugisha at the boundary. That is the end of Bimenyimana Zapi, 15 of 10 deliveries. At least at this point now, Jasper Nziza did some fantastic work with the gloves. Consolation for him as a wicket keeper. Another wicket falls for Challengers.
Easy as you like it there. Total miscommunication between the 2 batsmen out there in the middle, clubbing it onto the leg side and then coming back. There was never a double there. Have a look at that. Both almost running into each other. That's the sort of batting you expect out of bowling all-rounders. such errors are quite common. And now comes the man out there in the middle to face the final 4 deliveries is Evode Mutiimana, one of the oldest players of Team Challengers. "22 matches, 11 innings, 96 runs to his name, strike rate of 76. Not fond of playing the shorter format of the game. He prefers playing the longer format, but in the middle of it all, he finds himself in the center.
Coming in when there's 4 delivers left, so you can open up your shoulders. From what you are saying now, this is not the moment, this is not the situation. He just needs to come out there, open the shoulders, look for boundaries, finish up, put a decent total there. Spoke about 90 plus being a good total here, but you need to add a couple of more so that you apply pressure to the betting side when they come in to bet.
And also the youngsters are more fond of squeezing those singles and doubles, so that will be a challenge for them. Yes, there will be a few boundaries coming in again in the second innings here, but the youngsters are fond of squeezing those singles and doubles out of the opposition sides. A full length delivery, get some bat onto it, will rotate the strike. First run for Evode Mutiimana. Probably the first time Evode is getting to share the pitch with Muhammad Nadir. Completely different types of batsmen out there in the middle. Plays one down the ground, and that will be a boundary. Beautiful looking shot that by Muhammad Nadir. Clean connection, straight bat, up and over.
It's all about the placement that I've been talking about there every time. That's what you'd want to see happening. 98 for 5 into the last shot again. Lovely shot. Getting the top edge. And this is what I was saying. The understanding of the field planning. Where do you want to be bowling? You have a lot of guys on the boundary in front of you and square off the wicket. Then you've got a fine leg inside and the third man inside. Then you go for that length again, allowing the batter to go for the pull. Then you see that top edge again goes in there. So I'd fancy to see when they're bowling, they try to bowl a bit more fuller on the stumps, make them drive in front and hit it over to where the protection part is. This is something that these Zonic Tigers fielders and the captain have lagged in this game particularly. That is where you should be bowling. Run out chance, run out missed. Again, there it comes back, and Nadir Khan finally got himself run out. The 102 for 6. That is end of the first inning. So Zonic Tigers need 103 to win this game. That's the length. That's the sort of a length in line that you'd want to bowl, especially in the last overs of the game. A lot of mix-up there, but Jasper Nziza would take that.
102 on board. There you have the RCA Men's T10 2024. Isainio Mugabo with 6 boundaries to his name. Martin Nakayezu with 6 maximums to his name. A total of 64 boundaries and 22 maximums have been hit in this RCA T10. There you have the scorecard. There we've got Mushtaq Mohammed, the captain, 25 off 18, and Martin Akayezu with 43 off 17. What a knock that was, with 3 boundaries and 4 maximum strike rate of 252.9 to his name. Zapibi Menyimana, 16 off 11 deliveries. Mohammed Nadir, 9 off 5. And just 4 extras being offered throughout the course of the first innings. We'll be joining you shortly for the chase here. Zapibi Menyimana and Martin Akayezu piling up 46 runs in just 19 deliveries. And an initial big start with Mushtaq Mohammed and Didier Ndikubimana, 29 off 21. Most economical bowler, Israel Mugisha, the captain. 2 overs, 5 dots, 10 runs, 2 wickets to his name, economy of 5. Most expensive being Eric and Jihozo. 1 over each, both going for 18 plus runs. And that's it from the first innings. We'll be joining you shortly for the run chase here by Team Zonic.
We are back on again for the Ranches. 103 needed in 6 balls. Umpires are in, fielders are in. Just waiting for the 2 openers to make their way onto the crease. Zonic Tigers winning the toss and electing to bowl first. They find themselves chasing 103 to win. Been some fantastic bowling in between the overs from the youngsters. Then there's some big overs coming in through the courtesy of Martin Akayezu and the captain Mushtaq. Some fantastic innings from those 2 guys there. And that is why you see they are on 103 in 10 overs.
T10 standards, it is a big ask, I must say. 103 required, just a run short of the highest score in the tournament. Let's wait and see what approach do the youngsters have. Starting the bowling attack from the parking end, from the road end, is going to be Nadir Mohammed. The left arm spin.
Yeah, but with how this surface is looking, it's a lovely surface to bet on. The ball is coming nicely onto the bet, easy to bet on. So yes, it is a demanding total when you're chasing, but if they just apply themselves very well, do the right thing, do the basic things right, come up with a clear plan and execute their shots very well, that can be an easy chase as well. Left arm spin to start off from the road end. Nadia Mohammed, Baptiste, Jean Hakizimana, 83, 1,000 runs. Highest of 50. Starts off with first ball, similar fashion. First ball of the innings, first wicket. It happened, we saw it again in the first inning. Nadia Mohammed claiming the wicket of Jean Baptiste Hakizimana, second golden duck of the game. We saw Niyomugaba again perishing off the first board. That is a crawling duck, golden duck, as you want it to be, like exciting game of cricket here as it can.
Oh, he's not going to be happy with that. What a dismissal. Plays it back straight into the hands of Nadir Mohammed. Long day is going to be for Hakizimana Jean-Baptiste. Not troubling anyone, and identical start to the innings as the first one. First blood for Team Challengers off the first delivery. A good start for Team Challengers, defending their score here. Just went hard at it, and the length that Nadir bowled, Kizimana tried to go over and past the bowler, but his reach was good. Here we go, ball number 2, slip in place.
Good bounce there from Nadir Mohammed, attacking those stumps that just outside the off stump, turning it away a bit. And with the speed that he bowls, you spin, you need someone who's got some quick legs there. Good shot to get off the mark from Neon Shoot.
First runs on board here for Team Zonic. Good looking shot that onto the leg side, rotation of strike it is. Now you've got Nyomugabo Rodrigue. He's done his part with the ball. Now with the bat in hand. 9 matches, 4 innings, 16 runs only. Plays it onto the leg side. It's in the air. And catch has been taken. Nadir Mohammed catches it himself. Excellent effort in the field. Kept his eyes underneath the ball all the way. A beautiful running catch that. Make it 2 wickets in the over. Another golden duck. That's a pair of ducks in the first over for Zonic Tigers.
But if you look at the shots that these two batters were trying to play, they were trying to play against the spin. Look at that again. They turning away from him, went for the sweep, get a top edge. The bowler did a fantastic job there to claim that we get 2 cotton bowled so far from Nadir Mohammed doing this work alone in the field. So there's no need of the other 9 or 10 fielders there. But great bowling from him. Good start for his team in defense of that 102 that they've put on total. I talked about experience here between the two teams. Zonic Tigers seems to be the less experienced side. If they are to learn more from this game, I think they should just compose themselves, play shots on the ground, look for the gaps, get their confidence. They've got a couple of games, big games that are coming in ahead. So this is a kind of game that they would love to make sure that they up their game, understanding what format, what approach to use when you're playing these T10s against bigger sides.
And on that occasion, you can clearly see trying to take the attack to the bowler earlier on, not working out for Team Zonic, gifting away 2 wickets in the initial over itself. Just 1 run on board. The scoreboard looking like a football score at the moment. 1 for 2. Final delivery of the first over coming through by Nadir Mohammed. And it's the pace that he bowls on. Not easy to get along with. Beats the outside edge, and a no ball has been given by Veronique for overstepping. Like to see that on replay if possible.
I'm not sure what the official was explaining there in terms of that no ball delivery, but Nadir Khan is the happiest of them all. Only 1 run, 2 runs in that over, claiming 2 important wickets to start off with. Look at that again there, the explanation from the official. But the most important part is it's 2 overs gone. No, sorry, it's 1 over gone there, 2 runs on the board and 2 wickets taken in this over. Zonic Tigers are on the back foot here.
And how rare is it, Leonard, to see a spinner overstep?
Yeah, very rare, but they do sometimes. But if you look at the way the official was explaining in there, she had the heel behind, but the heel was raised off the ground. But it sees anything that is behind, no matter it's raised or not, as long as it's behind the line, that goes on as a legal delivery. But those are the things that we see and we learn as we go. Eric Nyomugaba with the ball in the hand to bowl the second over for Challengers.
Do Zonic pile up some runs in this over? Let's wait and see. Eric Nyomugaba, not the biggest of turners of the ball. Bowls a straight one in the air and a catch. First ball, wicket for Eric Nyomugaba as well. Wickets are tumbling like a deck of cards, one after the other. Call it the domino effect. There are more wickets on the board than runs at the moment. And the misery for Zonic Tigers continues. Cotton bowled by Eric Nyomugaba.
Yeah, it's a lot of use of the wrist. They look at it there, try to work it on the leg side. They with the bounce there, closing the wrist. And all the 3 wickets that we've seen so far have been cotton bowled by the bowlers themselves. So it's all about coming up with a plan here, Zedkan. Zonic Tigers, I don't think they've got a plan whatsoever on how to play bowlers like this. Yes, you've got a total that demands you to go at a rate of about 8 or so in over, but you got to come up with a plan on how to do that. Israel Mugisha, the captain, walks in 5 matches, 36 runs, highest is 17. Not much expected from him in terms of runs, especially when you're chasing 102.
Eric Nyomugaba gets his revenge, picking up a wicket off the first ball as he was dismissed 2 off the very first delivery of the game. This time
Yeah, but I think they'd communicated very well that was going to be an easy single there. But hesitant from Kwizera Nizmo on the other end. Goes big, Israel. There's no one in that particular region that races away to the boundary. One bounce, a boundary it is. Mugisha Israel not taking any nonsense whatsoever.
have a look at that shot. Lovely flourish of the bat, goes down on one knee in the vacant region there. A boundary it is. Full of confidence is this youngster, the captain, leading from the front. And this time gets the top edge. Fielder getting underneath it and has been put down. One of the part-time fielders out there in the field dropping one, Rahim.
But when you walk in there, there's no part-time fielding in there. I'm telling you, if you're part of the squad, you should be able to take those catches. That was a regular catch there. A poor shot selection there from Israel Mugisha. After hitting that boundary, then the next thing he wanted to go for another shot there. Giving a chance, then you drop. It's all about quality. We are talking about standard here. This is the first division, so whoever walks in there, the standard is expected out of them. So that should have been a catch taken there, none other than the less. End of over number 2. 8 runs for the loss of 3 wickets.
Definitely what is expected. Even the bowler himself not happy with that effort. Was a regular catch. Took it very casually and pops it out of his hand. Nadir Mohammed back into the attack for his very second over. Flighted delivery beats the outside edge. Much more loopy this time around. Much more fuller. Nadir Mohammed, very skillful finger spinner. A very good addition to the national side men's rounder. And a quicker one this time. Yet to concede a run in this over. Quizer Honest on strike now. Pops one in the air, fielder getting underneath it. And catch has been taken. Third wicket for Nadir Mohammed. Easy as you like it.
Leg of experience is being shown here by the Zonic Tigers. Batters here. Yes, you're chasing a big total, but like I said, you got to come up with a plan on how to get there. He goes out for a duck again after facing 5 deliveries. Nadir Mohammed strikes again. 3 wickets so far for him in his second over.
There you can see, it would be fair to say this Zonic team has got more ducks than Tigers in them. Pops one in the air. An easy catch there by Evod Mutiimana. That's what you expect from your fielders. Backing you up with effort. Regulatory catch that was. And that brings the wicketkeeper out to the middles. Nziza Jasper to face Nadir Mohammed. And he's on a roll here. He's given away just 2 runs. He's left with 3 deliveries of his quota. And he's picked up 3 wickets. What a day he's having out in the middle.
Yeah, you talk about Nadir being a good addition in the national side. This is the standard that I've been talking about. When you come to these leagues again, playing inexperienced players, also you need to show that the standard up there is not easy. This is how it is played out there. So it's such some good environment to see players in the national side playing in these leagues again, giving their experience again, upping their game as well. And that is very, very important. And that is a good addition to the quality and standard of the league itself.
Well, this is exactly where the players are forged and skills are tested to make it to that national level. And a loud appeal there, not given. Veronique believing that was going down the leg. See that on replay. Umpire indicating it came off the glove. Another one in the air, this time over the fielder. Evod chasing it. And the run back for 2. Gets a top edge. And another catch has been taken. This time by Gaji Abdallah. Easy catches. Nadir Mohammed picks up his 4th wicket off the final delivery of his over. Excellent figures this by Nadir Mohammed. Israel Mugisha has to walk off.
Sensibility has been lacking there from the Zonic Tigers. They've got no purpose whatever in terms of their betting. I still keep saying the plan there, I don't think it's clear on how are they going to get to 103. Yes, if you feel like 103 is a bit too much, just try to play and get yourself closer to that to score a bit 90 or 80 again in that run chase. Then you would have given yourself enough chance and experiences to learn from this game. But with how these guys are playing now, I don't think they've got that mentality in their mind.
And again, the damage it causes to the net run rate here is very high. If you know you can't make it to that total, at least try getting as close as possible and also work out your game through. Half of the side back into the dugout for just 12 runs. We're into the fourth over here. The youngsters have been exposed to lack of experience and lack of skill, I must say, too. And now the tall man in, Stephen Nwali. Is going to be facing Eric Nyamugabo coming in from the Mount End. And a boundary that will be beautiful shot. This by Stephen Nwali. Just a tad bit fuller this time by Eric Nyamugaba. A hit me ball, I must say. And he was dispatched down the ground. Will be really good on confidence for Stephen Nwali. Long levers coming in handy.
Let's see if he still have got some sense there. If he had learned from how his other betters perished after hitting a big boundary, then the next thing they hit it up in the air. They come out lovely ball. Come back there from Eric Nyamugaba.
I think that's the length that he was trying to go for initially, but just turned it into a fuller delivery that was put away for a boundary. A loud appeal and the finger has been raised. Caught behind there, lovely glove work by Didier. Not missing out on that. The finger was raised. Another wicket goes down for Team Zonic. The misery continues. Team Challengers far, far ahead of their opposition today. And the new man in, Eric Uwiduhai, 3 matches, 7 innings, 3 runs only to his name. He's got a lot to do from this game.
Yeah, I spoke about it earlier on before that deliver. That let me see if Stephen has got some sense in his betting. Did he learn something from the other betters that had gone after him? After playing that big shot to the boundary, then the follow-up delivery, they wanted to go big, same again. So which means in terms of lesson learned, there was no lesson learned whatsoever. From that, 6 wickets done here. Big trouble. In comes. So it's a one-sided affair here, I might say, Zaid Khan.
Yes, definitely. Looks like a one-way traffic at the moment. Plays it down the ground, but no run. Dotted delivery. Eric Nyamugabo done with his 2 overs, picked up 2 wickets and gave away just 11 runs out of those 16 that you see on board. 16 runs on board for the loss of 6 after 4. Team Zonic Tigers. There you can see the graph. The blue barely touching, in fact never touching the yellow warm throughout the course of the game so far. Way, way below. Almost a flat line, I must say. And now the youngs are being given the opportunity to bowl. Ganji Abdallah from the road end charging in. Jersey number 41. Starts off with a shorter delivery. A gentle bumper. Just negotiated with a single onto the leg side. My partner here asking me, was it intentional? We'll wait and find out from the next delivery. Again, identical delivery. But this time he was bowling it to a left-hander. And again, similar results, just a single coming off it.
Yeah, I've asked you a question there. Was it intentional? 2 balls in a row, same length. So maybe he's got a plan to that. But now you're bowling into number 7, number 8. Obviously, you can get away with that. If you're bowling to the top order batters again, those balls will be going a bit touch fuller there, beating that outside edge of Jasper Nziza. Good take there from Didier.
Good length, and that would do him mighty of confidence. Can see the walk back to the top of his run-up. Broad shoulders. Extra broadened by the previous deliveries. No run taken. Good bowling this by Ganji also. 4 deliveries he's gone through, has given away just 2 runs. No damage done in any sense whatsoever. Watchfully played there. The third. Just a single picked up off that delivery. Final ball left of the over by Ganji Abdallah.
Dot to end over. 3 runs from that over from Ganji. 19 for the loss of 6 into the last 5 overs of this run chase. 84 runs needed in 30 deliveries. That is what is being asked by Challangers.
He might have not picked up a wicket, but he's given away fewer runs than Eric Nyomogaba. Something he can celebrate by the end of this game. 5 overs done here, just 19 runs on board. And now, just to rub into the misery, is your former player coming in. Your former captain coming in to bowl at you. Martin Akaezu has done the damage with the bat. And now, with the ball, he will be throwing down some thunderbolts at his former teammates. Great visuals we've got. Do we get people beaten by pace? Let's wait and find out. First taste of pace by Nziza Jasper. Beaten by pace. By the time the bat came down, the ball was already into the keeper's gloves there. And in no time, 2 deliveries have gone by already. Oh, this time, watchfully played. Just defending it. Do we get to see the first maiden of this game? Quite possible here by Martin.
Yeah, definitely is bowling at some pace there to the youngster Jasper Nziza. You can see the way he played that previous shot. He looks uncomfortable there, yes. He played it well there, but he tries to go for the big hit, swing and a miss. He's showing him that he's not even afraid of the pace that is coming in. Anything that comes in his zone, he's not hesitant to take it on. But in that particular occasion, missed that one. 4 dot balls so far have been bowled by Martin Akayezu. Challengers showing their dominance. So far, we are yet to see Zapi Bimenyamana bowling as well. Down the leg side for the wide. Good take there by Didier Ndukibimana. Saving his team some runs there.
So not a maiden. He's giving away an extra here. Two deliveries, legal deliveries left in the over. The youngster Jasper trying all sorts of things here. Get some bat onto that, and that will race away for a boundary. Beautiful looking shot that through extra cover. Just using the pace and guiding it through the gap between Nadir Mohammed and Zapibi Menyimana there. In some cases, yes, the quicker it comes, the quicker it goes to the boundary ropes. And there you could see it using the pace of Martin Akayezu with the guidance of the willow all the way to the boundary ropes. And a short one this time. End of 6 overs here, 24 runs on board for the loss of 6 wickets. .79 runs needed in 24 balls. And we get to see Ganji Abdallah coming in to finish off his spell. He bowled exceptionally well, gave away just 3 runs in his initial over. Does he continue that in this? Played on the ground, a dot delivery to begin with. It's just the length that he's bowling at, catching the batsman in 2 minds whether to attack or play it. By the time It's already too late to make a decision. Ganji Abdullah charging in once again. Nowhere to go. Another dot delivery. Really nice bowling this by Ganji. Letting the skippers, the captains know he could be part of the bowling unit given an opportunity. Eric Widuhai 1 of 5 deliveries. Nziza Jasper 8 of 12. And a fuller delivery this time. It beats everyone, including the keeper. It will find itself racing away for another boundary. Indicated as 4 byes there.
Goes for a slower one there. Not executed very well by Eric Owidaye. Dot balls keep on piling up here for Zonic Tigers. The required rate is now above 20. Now they're going at 4. It's not going to be easy for them to get to that 103. 6 wickets down here at this present moment with a little balls left. It's a hard task for them. Going to beat Ariel there, but lands in front of the field at middle of Zabibe Menyemana, who just did an easy job to pick up that and throw it back to the keeper. That should have been just one ball left in this over. Only those 4 byes that came off it. Another slowish delivery, same results. Straight to the same man. It short fine leg. Nothing there to add on the board. End of over number 7, 28 for 6.
Really, really well bowled over. And a really nice spell by Ganji Abdullah. Giving away just 3 runs off the bat and 4 byes. No extras. Good to see. Kept it disciplined here. 7 overs done, 28 runs on board, 6 wickets down for Team Zonic Tigers. Eric Uiduhai, 1 run off 10 deliveries. Just trying to carry his bat through this time around.
The captain brings himself onto the attack from the mount end. Starts off with a dot delivery against something that Zonic Tigers batters have managed to do very well is conceding these dot balls. Another gentle push on the ground, only for a single.
The skipper having a go at it as well. Mustaq Mohammed gave a really nice start to Team Challengers with the bat, giving a firm foundation after that initial wicket of Eric Niomugaba. And then allowing Martin Akayezu to free up his arms. And boy, oh boy, did he smack the youngsters, his ex-teammates. Swing and a miss that. Eric Uiduhai not getting any contact on to his bat. 11 deliveries he's faced so far. Just 1 run on board. Catch taken there. Mustaq Mohammed will pick up a wicket. 2. Has done his part with the bat. Now with the ball performing. No control whatsoever over there, and easiest of catches by Nadir Mohammed. Excellent effort in the field. Picks up a wicket. 7 wickets down now. Team Zonic Tigers for 29 runs on board only.
Wickets keep falling there for Zonic Tigers. Falling in clusters there. There's some sort of partnership since the batters have started coming in there. That is something that has led them down as a team, as a batting unity. Something going forward that they need to work on if they want to remain dominant in this league. Yes, they are inexperienced. They are youngsters here, but there are a lot of lessons that they should take up from the experienced teams. Application, execution of their shots, especially with the bat. They are a good bowling unit, but when it comes to batting now is where they need to start working out with plans. Wide there, bowled by Mustaq.
Gihozo LV, 2 matches, 1 innings, just 3 runs to his name, facing the skipper of Challengers today. Gets
good shot there. Oh, direct hit could have been a different story there. But they managed to get 2. Can they get 3? Yes, they've managed to get 3 runs there.
getting a bit too casual there. Team Challengers, extras coming off it. Zonic Tigers wouldn't mind those extra runs coming, whatever helps them get into a better position. A very cheeky looking shot that. With that, we come to the end of the 8th over. 2 overs remaining here in this innings. 69 runs needed. Mathematically speaking, not possible. Nor is it possible in a cricketing way.
It's very much possible there, Zaid Khan. You just need 36 runs in 12 deliveries. So now we see Zapi Bimenyimana coming into ball. Over number 9. You're talking about mathematically here, but if you are to do the maths right, you only need 36 runs, 6 deliveries. That can happen. You never know. It's a game of cricket. Driven down on the ground, but with shots like that, for sure, now becoming more and more harder for Zonic Tigers to get anywhere closer to the total. They've only managed 36 for now. 35, I beg your pardon, for now. So like I said earlier on, if they had come up with a good plan, I think just getting around 8 or so, they've been good enough for them. Those will be lessons, again, coming up to the other games that are coming in to see how far and how deep can you bet. You understand, especially against experienced teams that have got quality bowlers. How far can you bet facing that? Down the leg side there.
I love the enthusiasm you put in there, saying mathematically possible, but again, correcting yourself on your own terms. letting us know not with such cricketing shots on the ground will not get you those runs. It's over the boundary ropes from here on that can get you anywhere close, but not again with the bowling likes of Zapi Bimenyimana. You've had your opportunities with the likes of Ngaje Abdallah, but he too bowled exceptionally well, giving away just 3 runs in 2 overs. Remarkable bowling by the part-timer.
Up and over, but could not get enough fit to reach the boundary rope. But they get 2 runs it is for Gihozo LV. Just added something on his team's total. But if you look at the way these two batters have been betting so far, the sensibility in terms of their shot selection, where they want to hit the ball, is there as compared to the other ball batters that came in ahead of them. So it's something that they also need to take forward as a positive again. That one for the over there. Some cast there from Sapi Bimenyimana. Not happy with that shot. You can see even the follow through goes through all the way to the batter there, giving him some words. But it's not easy to play in such a level if you don't have option to play shots like that.
Zapi there playing some chin music, letting the youngster know he's part of the national side and he's still got some zappiness to his bowling. Zippy sort of delivery. Bowls are wide this time around. Losing his line. An extra it is. Again, it's a good sight to see youngsters getting to face the likes of Zapi Bimenyimana, Martin Akayezu on such a stage, courtesy of RCA and Duffabet, our proud sponsors. Sort of experience these youngsters get through these games is quite remarkable. Zabi Bimenyimana with the final delivery of the 9th over here. Goes past him this time around. And a loud grunt there by Zapi as it goes past him. Yeah, he's a big man, he's a big boy. He's got a big reach, but just gets away with him. End of 9 overs, 40 runs on board, 7 wickets down, Team Zonic Tigers.
Yeah, this is Challengers game again. They add their points and maintain their position at the log standing. Look at those whims there, not even anywhere closer to each other at one particular point. No contest whatsoever there by Zonic Tigers. A bit too much for them. As the captain as they bring on Mohammed to bowl the last over of the innings just to seal it up. 63 runs and 6 deliveries.
Mohammed Rahimuddin coming from the Mount End. Starts off with a wayside no ball. Guilty of being costly to his side. The same man who dropped that catch earlier on. And no ball it is, a free hit it will be. And the Challengers just rubbing in the fact that they've got the upper hand here, bringing in the likes of Mohammed Rahimuddin, who rarely gets to bowl. But now, been provided the opportunity. And the finger has been raised. Mohammed Rahimuddin picks up his first wicket, having given away 3 runs with a shaky start. Picks up the wicket of Jihozo LV, who has played 8 balls, scored 8 runs. Celebrations there by Mohammed Rahimuddin. Have a look at that. From the looks of it, it looked like he was sliding down the leg, but decision being given there by Gusto, the on-field umpire. The batsman did move slightly across, but the final call has been taken. Is given a wide there by Gusto, sliding down the leg. Still a shaky over this by Mohammed Rahimuddin. Starts off with a no ball, then a dotted delivery and a wicket, and then a wide. This time pops it in the air, lands safely. Would be just a single there, down to Martin Akayezu. Plays it down on one knee, yet it was a full toss. Not getting full value out of that shot, just a single being taken. Final 2 deliveries left here by Mohammed Rahimuddin and Team Challengers. Will they get to their 50? Let's wait and see. A slow one. Ganji Abdallah collects that on the boundary ropes, restricts it to just a single. Let's wait and see. Final delivery. Do they get to the 50 as a team? I doubt. It will be restricted to just a single. And Team Zonic Tigers end with 48 runs on board for the loss of 8 wickets in their run chase. Challengers winning by 54 runs.
Yeah, good game that it was, but one-sided affair. The Challengers winning that game by 54 runs, claiming another victory. Jean Baptiste up the order there, didn't trouble anyone. Golden Duck for the 2 openers there. Then Elinion Shuti, 1 of 3 deliveries. Kwizera on same 0 of 6. Israel Mugisha, 8 of 7. Jasper Ziza, 13 of 18 deliveries. Stephen Nwari, Eric Widaye, Giozo LV, nothing much to talk about there. Then Kigabo Moise, 2 of 2. 11 extras being bowled there by Challengers. Mohamed Nadia being the pick of the bowlers, 4 wickets, 5 runs off 2 overs. Eric Nyomugaba, 2 wickets, 11 runs off 2 overs. Ngaji Abdallah, 3 runs, being very economical there. Martin Akayezu, 1 over 5 Mushtaq Mohammed 1 over, 1 wicket, 6 runs. Sabibi Menyimana 1 over, 6 runs, no wicket. To talk about Mohammed Amdin 1 over, 8 runs and a wicket. That is the bowling scorecard there for Challengers. We've got another exciting game that is coming in the afternoon. There is the match summary, the Challengers. There's Martin Akayizo at the top, 47 of 17. Mushtaq Mohammed 12 of 18. Zabibi Menyimana 16 of 11. Then Nyom Gaborodrik 2 of 22 in 2 overs, 10 runs, 2 overs, 2 wickets. Israel Mugisha, Jasper Nziza 13. He's top scoring with the bet there for Zonic Tigers, and Mohammed Nadia 4 for 5 of his 2 overs. Lovely piece of bowling from him. Catch us in a few minutes for the post-match presentation by Zaid Khan.
to microphone check.
Good morning and welcome everybody to the post-match presentations for the game between Challengers and Zonic. Challengers winning by 54 runs here. I'd like to call upon the captain of Team Zonic, Israel Mugisha. Israel, tough game out there. Where do you think it went wrong for your side?
First of all, we lost the partnership, the openers, so we need to come back strong. You need to have 2 games, so we need to create some mistake. Even keeper miss feeding, so I think you come back strong.
And winning the toss, electing to bowl first, do you think that was the right decision?
We need to stop runs, but it's not okay. So I need to change the game and to covering the more runs. So I think it's opportunity to choose the bowling first.
All right, thank you very much. All the best. And now I'd like to call upon the captain of Team Challengers, Mustaq Mohammed. Mustaq, congratulations for winning the game. What would you like to say to your team about this victory?
Thank you so much. I would like to congratulate our team on this victory. It was a good comeback after losing 2 early wickets. Good batting performance by Nadir, Martin and Zappi. We are satisfied with our performance.
Thank you very much. And now for the player of the match, we've got 2 players from the same side. I would say Martin Akayezu with 43 off 17, scoring 4 maximums and 3 boundaries. But the player of the match goes to Nadir Mohammed for his 2 overs, 4 wickets, 5 runs and 4 catches. And that's the report from out here in the middle. Challengers winning this game. We'll be back shortly for the toss of the second game. Signing out is Zaid Khan.